Love you. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Attack on Titan Season 1, Episode 10, Response, The Battle for Trost Part 6. And last episode, Erin, after he came back to being a Titan, those people were pointing their guns at him and wanting to kill him and stuff, and Mikasa and Armin were there, right? Like they were trying to keep him safe, I guess. Then they kept asking Aaron, like, what is he? Are you a human or are you a Titan? And he was not getting why they were saying that, because he didn't remember everything that went down, and he thought it was a dream. But then when he said he was human, their general or whatever, whoever the leader, was like, there's no way to prove that you are a Titan or a human, so we're just gonna kill you. And then Mikasa was about to like draw them all away, like, hey, let's go and stuff. But then he saw the necklace thing with the key on it, the cross the necklace with the key to the basement. And then he remembered something his father told him, that you have to get to the basement and the memories of somebody will show you the way or something. And then he bit his thumb. Was it the left? Was it the right? Because he lost. That last episode was like, where did the left arm go or something? I think it was the left. So like he has a new left arm, I guess. And then he bit the thumb, and then he turned into felt like an incomplete Titan, somewhat. But yeah, so I don't know how that's gonna go. And then we saw Captain Levi, and apparently he's a clean freak. And then, but he reached out to this core member that was dying, that had like blood all over him and stuff, held his hand and told him like he did his duty, like his spirit will always be with him. And then the guy died peacefully, so I kind of like him for that. So that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys like my reactions, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, please consider supporting me on Patreon, where you can find the full link for this reaction and early access and polls and stuff. So let's check out this episode, and here we go. I love this episode, mostly because it showed how much faith Erin and Mikasa have in Armin. Even though he doubts himself, Armin doesn't see the value that he brings to the team, I guess, but they do. And like, when Erin was like, okay, I have two plans. The first one is for me to just go by myself, make my way to the basement and try to figure out whatever answers are there in the basement when it comes to the Titans. And Mikasa's like, I'm not letting you go alone. And then I'm thinking, is Armin gonna want to go too? Because I feel like he cares about them, but then he's also sort of like scared. In my mind, I'm thinking that he's scared just to make that journey and go, like he just thinks it's crazy, like you should be doing that or something, I don't know. And then he would be scared to go with them because it would be like them against the world kind of thing. But I'm glad that it wasn't that. It was, if he were to say that he was not gonna go with them, it's not because he's afraid of dying alone with them. It's because he doesn't want to be a burden, and like he doesn't want to slow them down and have them die at the end of it because of it, you know. So he's trying to protect them and not necessarily trying to protect himself from dying. So I love that twist. Like, I love that. But he's not a burden to them. Like, they appreciate his like intelligence so much and everything. So when Erin said, okay, this is the second plan, it's all gonna come down to you, Armin. Like, you're gonna decide, if you can convince them that we are not a threat, then I'm not gonna leave and we're just gonna face these people like that. And that's when he realized that he was the only one seeing himself the way he sees himself. Like Erin and Mikasa, they don't do that. Like, they saw him for the amazing person that he is. So he just takes that feeling, that courage, and then he just like run out of it, like let all his gears fall down and everything. Just stands in front of them and try to convince these people. Like that Feldman guy, like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, like he gets on my nerves like so much. I know you're afraid and all, but don't let your fear rule your reasoning. Like, Armin is standing there telling you that if you guys saw Erin like you say you did, then they saw that he was fighting the Titans and the Titans were against him. So that means the Titans are seeing him as prey, just like they see us humans as prey. And you haven't actually seen Erin do anything against you guys. So why are you like automatically thinking that he's an enemy and trying to kill them? And that's when Captain Commander Pixis came. I'm like, oh, and stop him, because like his face was just like a constant mask of fear and loathing, and I was just getting tired of looking at it. So when Commander Pixis came, we only saw him in the one episode, and when he was with this nobleman and they were playing chess or something, and he was letting that nobleman win, and then he left because he heard of something happening with, was it Trost or was Sister Shigashina? I don't know, but he heard something was happening. Then he left the nobleman and was coming, right? And after that episode, we haven't seen him. So when he showed up here, I'm like, yes. Then he saw how valiant Armin was, and then he's like, okay, I'm just gonna listen to these three. And he asked Armin, like, what you said about using Erin's strength against the Titans, like, was that true? And he's like, yeah, like it was both. It was me trying to also protect ourselves from dying. And then he said that if Erin is able to push this boulder, this giant boulder, rock or whatever, to close the gap in the gate, then that would be like a huge thing for them, because one of the Titans, I don't know if it's the Colossal or whatever Titans that breaks down the wall, does he just break down the wall and just and then leave? Because I feel like apart from them doing that, we don't actually see them like eating people. Like, they just come in, break down the wall, and then disappears, and then the other Titans like come in and eat people like all around. So I'm guessing that's just what he does. He will come in, break down the wall, and then disappear. Because Erin was about to face him, and then the guy disappeared. I'm like, how did that happen? So they do that, and then they leave. So they're not actually there to re-break down the wall. So if they're able to like close the gap, that will like stop the other Titans from coming in, right? And so that they can take care of any Titan that's left inside the wall. I guess that will be a huge thing for them. They will be able to retake wall rows. Yeah. So yeah. When Erin, he beat the thumb, right, and then he became this sort of skeletal looking Titan, and I'm like, why is he just that? And then he said that the reason why he was only that was because he was just trying to stop the cannon, right, to protect them. He wasn't trying to do some elaborate stuff, so that's why he only looked like that. And that if he actually tried it, he would probably be like a full-fledged Titan, right? And then it seems like it's taking a lot of toll on him as well, because he was bleeding from the nose and he was like breathing really hard. So him transforming into a Titan, there has got to be some kind of limit where he can't do like all the time, clearly. So I love this, and I wonder how he's gonna. Like, my thing is, when he's in his tan form, like the first one that we saw, does he actually think like himself, or does he go by instincts? And if he goes by instincts, how is he gonna know that he's supposed to be pushing this boulder in order to, close the wall, I guess? Well, we'll see. Love this, man. Like, this episode was like this, the trio of Armin or Erin and Mikasa, like that trio I love. So I will really hope, like I'm really praying that nothing happens to them until the series ends, because like, no, that will be I will really hate that. Hate it. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, please consider supporting me on Patreon, where you can find the full link for this reaction and early access and polls of which anime I'm gonna react to next. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on Saturday. Bye.